me clear my throat. Let me drink some water. Let me get in the game chat. Let me do all the things. Okay, so usually I have been doing Saturday streams at noontime, Eastern Standard Time, but this time I just decided to do it 1 hour later. And I did get uh, the last live stream number 19, on YouTube a little late. I was supposed to upload it, I don't know, Thursday night or Friday. But, work stuff. Very tired from work, just chilling. So I did it this morning. I uploaded it and I got the word out that the stream will be coming to a Twitch website near you at 1 p.m. So I did get the word out a little bit late, so we will see if we have some viewership. Marco says, hello. Marco, how's it going? Welcome back to another Saturday. Do you have the day off like I do, or do you work tonight at your, I believe it's a waitress job? And if so, do you get better tips on Saturday compared to the weekdays? I feel like people are more easygoing on the weekends, maybe more inclined to tip better. But I'm just making a random guess. And let's see here. So we were saying from the last stream that 5 to 6 players is a little too much. So we might just kick it with 3 to 4, but we will definitely go for some seafarers. Okay, so I'm in the custom match here, and there's Citizenites and Seafarers, the 6 islands. Wow, okay, so I guess with 5 to 6 players you can play on the 6 islands. Or maybe that's just we're gonna find out. If that's a new scenario and you can play it 3 to 4 players, I want to play on the 6 islands. That's crazy. Yeah, all the other scenarios are the same except they have 5 to 6 player modes, but 6 islands might just be 5 to 6 player mode of the 4 islands if you can hear me speaking over my dog. Marco says, I have the day off. It's Katie who's a waitress. Okay, that just goes to show you that my memory's bad. 2, I mix things up all the time, so I do apologize for that. So Katie is the waitress, and you have the day off too, so that's great. I actually have the whole weekend off. I almost had to work some crazy overtime hours last night, which could have gone into early this morning, but thankfully I did not, because I would not have been streaming and I would have just been sleeping this whole day. Okay, so Marco says, I don't think you can play it 3 to 4. So yeah, it must be the 5 to 6 player mode of 4 islands. I just got really excited because I saw it was like a new scenario. But that makes sense. 4 islands, up to 4 players. 6 islands, 5 to 6 players. And Marco says, you tried it single player and only works with 5 to 6. But maybe custom match is different. What I can do, I'll just test it right here. I'll just add in some AIs. Okay, so look, I added in 2 AIs. I'll add in another. So I have a 4-player game, but I can't click start. So you have to have at least 5. So Marco, you're definitely right. Oh, wait a minute. I have 5. You have to have 6. Is that right? Oh, you need at least 1 human opponent. Okay. I gotcha. So my theory cannot be confirmed until I have a human opponent. So actually, let me confirm it right now, because I think, Marco, you're the only one online on my friends list. So I'm probably not going to start the 6 island scenario. I just want to confirm it. If I can do it with 4 players, then I'll do it, because I think that'd be cool to check that out. But it's probably just with 5 or 6. Okay, so I'll add in 2 AIs. Yeah, so I can't click start even though I have 4 players in the lobby. Let's put another... Okay, so yeah, 5. Okay, so we're not going to do that one, so I'm going to close that lobby out. Or maybe I didn't even need to close the lobby out. Maybe I just had to just switch the scenario. But for now, let's go with... Yeah, like we were saying on some previous streams, I wish that we could play on Oasis or Drought, some of those other Seafarer scenarios that are not available when you combine Seafarers with Cities and Knights. So for now, let's, yeah, maybe Treasure Islands. We'll see. Okay, let's, Marco, I will add you back in. And do we have anybody else on the stream? Nope, so far just you and me. So what I can do is, I'll give it another 5 minutes, I would say. So you've given some people a chance to hop in, because we did just kind of start at 1 p.m. It's 1:04. Yeah, I'll probably start around 1:09-ish, just to get a game going, and by then maybe some other people will hop on. Marco says, I wish you could play with 3 to 4 players, since you can also play the 4-player maps with 3 players. Yeah, that's true. They should have more flexibility, if you will, because you can make, in custom matches, you can alter the victory points, you can alter turn timer, which actually I should turn on just to make sure. Okay, I max it out at 160, just to make sure we don't have that issue from last stream where someone or glitches out and they can't end their turn or do anything. But yeah, you have some customization with victory points, but there should just be more. You should be able to make the craziest setup, like add in, you know, Basic Catan, Seafarer, Cities and Knights, maybe even, I don't know, mix in Rivals for Catan somehow. Max out victory points to like 30 or something. That'd be just more customization would be very cool. Marco says, are you set on Treasure Islands? I am not. I clicked it because I feel like we have we played that with like viewers on Twitch. I know that some of us have said that it's largely luck based, so we can switch it up. What is your counter offer? Heading for New Shores, 4 Islands, Oceania, Fog Islands? Do you want to get like even crazier and go for Greater Catan to start the stream off? Because I'll do it if we want to go to the max. We'll give it a few more minutes. So if I did like Greater Catan 4 players, whew, we go to 20 victory points. I could even max that out to 24 victory points, or on the low end 16. So yes, Marco, give me your suggestions. Because it might just be you and me playing this first game, and then other people will be viewing later on, perhaps. Or maybe people tried to go on Twitch and see if I was live at 12 an hour ago and saw I wasn't, so maybe assumed I wasn't streaming today. So either way, I gotta get that YouTube community tab, but I gotta get that 1,000 subscriber mark. Marco says, I mean, we could try Great Catan, but it would be sad if there was only 2 of us, since it'll take forever and probably be the only game today then. Maybe we should do it when we have 4 players at the start of the stream. Okay, I agree with that. That makes sense. Because, you know, the more human players, the better. How about we could just do a 3-player game, actually. Just you, me, and 1 AI. We could do a 3-player game of Heading for New Shores. And then that way we have kind of a faster game, so then we can set up a second game and then do another 3-player game of a different scenario, since usually I try to do 4. In my mind, just the more players the merrier, but like you said, if we're just playing AIs, and it just can kind of perhaps get a little boring. But yeah, I do want to do a Greater Catan game with viewers, just full out, just all out to the max, a long game of Greater Catan with 4 players. But okay, so Marco says, I love everything with fog hexes, basically, but I also like the first island. Okay, so here's what we'll do. We will get some... Actually... excuse me. Okay, so since first island always goes faster, we'll do first island. And then that way, since Seafarers and Cities United games always go longer, we'll do one of those next. So what I'm going to do is see if anybody else is online, but we'll do a 3-player game of First Island, and then from there, oh, wait a minute. DS78, I'm going to add him in. And we can do a 3-player game of the First Island, and from there, we can add in some Seafarers on the next game of the stream. We'll see if DS78 joins in with us. I think a while ago the max level you could get to was 20, but then they upped it to 25. That might have been the 2.0 update. And DS78 readied up. Actually, no, he joined, but he's not ready. So once he readies up, I can start the game. Oh, in the game chat, he wants a shorter turn time. You say 120? Oh, wait. It skipped from 100 to 130. So that's the closest I can get. DS78, you're in the Catan Universe game chat, is 130. So, ready up when you are ready to do so. And we will get this game started. Because I think that is the only people who are green, who are online and ready to be invited to a game on my friends list. Yep. Okay. Oh, Nikki Lou, and you're gone. Okay, I'm going to have to wait for you to pop back up, and then I'll add you back in. Okay, there you are. Okay, let me say... Let me just put it in the game chat. Was there always a game chat in custom matches on a Catan Universe? Because this is the first time I'm seeing it. Maybe I just didn't pay attention to it beforehand. Okay, everybody's ready, and we're starting at 1:11 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Is it March 13th? I think it is. So some of you could be unlucky, unlucky number 13. But maybe that only happens on Friday the 13th. Or I could just be very unlucky all the time in Catan. We'll see what these starting placements look like. Okay, and we're live. Just a nice classic First Island setup with Cities and Knights to give it some extra flair. Allow room for lots of strategy. Ooh, wheat is 8 wheat. And then there's a 9-10 wheat. I might go for this. I'm going to go for this 8-5-10. Build my road towards the wheat port. And make my intentions clearly known. And Katie said, Marco says, I like this plan. Katie says, just saying hi. Can't stick around working a 14-hour shift to... Wait, I can't see. Chat pause due to scroll. Okay, there we go. Just saying hi, can't stick around working a 14-hour shift today. That's crazy. Have fun on today's stream. Katie, thanks for checking in. Have as much fun as you can on your 14-hour shift. Hopefully get a good amount of breaks. Are you starting soon? And is that just like, that's just got to be your entire day? Like you slept at the first part of this day, and then you wake up, go to work, and then you just come home and go to bed? And do you get tomorrow off, or are weekends crazy busy? And also, I mistakenly thought Marco was the one who was the waitress, but it's actually you. Because sometimes my thoughts just get all mixed up. Well, my question was, do you get better tips on the weekends compared to the weekdays? Okay, so DS78 goes for the 469. If they upgrade that to a city, paper and cloth galore. This 469 is a very good number setup. Okay, I have 8, 5, 10. What do I want to go for? Okay, so Nikki Lou goes for the 5, 6, 9 and the 9, 10, 11. So that 8 wheat is still looking open. I would guess DS78 goes for the 4, 5, 8. Or perhaps the 3, 4, 8. It's very hard to tell. Because now DS78 needs wheat and ore. And the only way they're going to get that is the 3, 4, 8 spot. So that kind of leaves me open to explore some other options on the board. Katie says, better tips during the week, more tips on the weekend. Okay, so I thought there'd be better tips on the weekend, but it's actually during the week. Interesting. But you get more tips on the weekend. So all around, that sounds like a win-win. You get bigger tips during the week. On the weekend, not so much, but you just get more tips overall. So that's very nice. Okay, DS78, what is your game plan here? And what is going to be mine? Okay, so DS78 does go for the 3, 4, 8 at the bottom of your screen. I really wanted that 4, 6, 9 that he took for a starting settlement spot. But that's out of the question for me. Okay, it's kind of to help out the to extend the game a little bit, I guess, or I guess the right choice is to build on the 3, 6 with the ore port so that DS78 can't just immediately snag it. Although he did not build on brick, so there's a bit of delay on that. So I could go for the 4, 5, 11, or the 4, 5, 8 is a really good spot. Ooh, man. So I'd have 4, 5, 8 and 5, 8, 10. Oh, this is a tough one. But if I go here with the city, I could build the road and challenge DS78 for the 3, 4, 8 spot. But then it all comes down to if a 6 is rolled before it gets to my turn. Because I need 8 and 10. Oh, this is the whole game right here. Right before our very eyes. I'm going to go for... I'm going to go for the 4, 5, 11. And it could be a mistake. We're going to find out. We are definitely going to find out. There goes an 8, so I get the wheat. Okay, so now I will mosey up this way. And I'm going to try to build on the 3, 4, 8 spot as the first thing I do. Of course, all I need now is a 10 to get my knight activated out on the board. Yeah, it's a risky move instead, because yeah, that 3-6 spot is not that good for me, but it's a huge defensive move against DS78. Luckily, DS78 did not build their road from their starting city down towards the wheat port, so I kind of have a good, really good chance of getting to that before they do. Sheep for the wheat. No, thank you. So I basically need a 4 to be rolled. There goes my settlement. And a paper, which would be a double whammy. But at 10, right now at 10 is more preferable. Barbarians have been advancing quickly. Okay, so Nikilu's looking for a wheat, so they need a 9 to get rolled because their starting city was not on a wheat hex. Oh, looky at the 10. I will definitely take that. I will build the knight here. Activate it with my only wheat. Get Yellow City Improvements level 1. And yeah, let me build the city wall, because I just have a feeling it's going to come back to haunt me later if I do not. And then the 4 gets rolled. Wheat for sheep. No wheat to be had over here. Okay, so he builds a knight off the 4-6, so that way I don't really have a hope of now getting over to that orb port, so I'm just hoping that the lack of brick going to DS78 is going to slow that down. Alright, Nikilu, what is your sweet offer for the wheat? Oh, wait. Did a 9 get rolled? How did they get wheat? Unless they did a 4 for 1. There goes another 8. I will get to Green City Improvements level 1. And I don't think brick is out there whatsoever, so I will just pass. Because there's not much else I can do. I can't promote a knight. Ooh, there goes a 7. Oh, DS78 has the burn cards. So yeah, unless DS78 gets... Actually, you know what? I'm not going to say it because I don't want to give them any ideas, because there is a chance of it happening. Juicy 4. City wall protecting me from 7s. Barbarians are close to invading. Okay, I need to roll a 5 or an 11. And the game says, here you go. Thank you, thank you. Okay, that's going to be Yellow City Improvements level 2. That's going to be a very good settlement right here on the 348. And then a pass of late ice. Oh, good game, have fun. Good luck. I hope it's going to be a good game. Oh, this is a slight update. It tells you how many cards are left in each progress card stack. And the one I want is going to come out of here. And that was good. I like that one. Okay, so in the game chat, they're just talking about... Okay, so are they watching the stream as they're playing along? And they say they're not. But yes, it's definitely okay for you guys to listen along. I just ask that you don't watch the stream so you see what I have in my hand. So, because then you would know exactly how to undermine me. And these amazing strategies cannot happen if my opponents are 1 step ahead of me, or even 2 steps ahead of me. Okay, so Nikilu builds on the 3-6-11 and is now the brick master, because now they have 2 settlements on the 6 brick. There goes a juicy 10. I could use another one of those eventually. So let's, for right now, we'll activate the knight, and then let's Yeah, let me build down to this wheat port. And then let's see what my opponents have in store for me. Juicy 7. Okay, so now with red building a second city, now it's gonna it's going to be, how do I want to say it? We're gonna see who's gonna get Defender of Catan or lose a city potentially. And I get a sheep stolen from me, and the 10 was the only number, or was the one of the biggest numbers I did not want to get shut down, because now my ore production is non-existent. So we're gonna have to hope for a mining to join my progress card hand. But thankfully we do have our level 1 knight reactivated. We'll probably gonna get enough if I can get my words out, we're probably gonna want to get another knight out on the board. There goes the 6, but it's okay. I'm still glad I chose not to build on that 6 sheep, because I think so far it's working out. And what else to do? But okay, now we're in a tough spot. So I'm gonna promote my knight, and I'm gonna hope no one has deserter, because that's gonna be the end of my game. But I kind of had to promote the knight because the barbarians are so close, and DS78 just advanced them, and if Nicky Lou advances them again, then I could potentially roll them in. And if everyone else has their knights activated by then everyone burns a city, because we'll have 3 active knights against 4 barbarian strength, and if we're each tied in our loss, we each lose a city. Okay, city improvements going out for DS78. And no science bonus yet for DS78, even though they're built on the 4 and the 9 lumber with the city. And actually 4s are incredibly good for them, because they get paper, lumber, coin, and ore, all of a 4. Okay, they did promote both their knights. That was a smith. There goes another 9. See, I probably won't get on a 6. I definitely won't get on a 6 this game. I probably won't get on a 9. The only way I'll get on a 9 is if I try to make my way over to that 9-10 spot on the top left of your screen, or if I get Inventor, which will probably be the more likely case. Okay, so Nicky Lou, what can they do? Yeah, ore's just kind of weak unless you're on the 4 ore. Okay, you want 2 ore and a coin, or you're giving that for a lumber and a sheep. What is your game plan here? Possibly building on the 3-4-1 port? And DS78 accepted the trade. Oh, wow. Okay, so I was considering building my road off my knight towards that 5-8-10 spot, but I would never have made it there, so I'm glad I built my road towards the wheat port instead. Very nice play, and nice job by Nicky Lou to hop on that spot. Okay, I think I tied with DS78 for, yep, I did. And I will take one of these. Okay, I will definitely enjoy that one. Now the question remains. Yes, there's definitely enough of those. Most definitely. So I don't know if there's any sheep, but I know there's plenty of wheat, so I'm going to resource monopoly the wheat. Oh, perfect. There was actually 4 of those instead of 3. Oh, 4 for 1. Yep, Nicky Lou is very, very mad, but You know, you're helping to build a settlement. You know, it's for an opponent, but it's for a good cause, I promise you that. And I'll pass the dice. I'm sure with your level 1 Blue City improvement, you will find a way to shut me down in the future. Because basically the yellow and blue progress cards shut opponent players down, whereas the green progress card just advances your game to the next level. Okay, these 9s are starting to get me worried. All this paper going to the other players. So I'm hoping for more 4s. Of course, 5s would be... Basically, any number I'm built on is also going to benefit another player. Road building. That's the one I was trying to get. So now he's able to build roads without a brick hex, because road building comes in to save the day. Okay, juicy 8. I'll take it. And actually just more 8s. Lots and lots of 8s would be very helpful. Okay, so Nicky Lou activates the knight and will probably chase the robber off the 10 in the future. And there goes a 10. Rats. Okay, so... Yeah, honestly, I can't do much. So I will just pass the dice. Hot 7. Where will it be moved? Before Nicky Lou could chase the robber away, DS78 rolls a 7. Where will it go? That's a tough question to answer. Perhaps? Yeah, honestly, I don't know. Because we share the bottom 8 wheat. Okay, it's going to go on the 6 brick where there are no knights to chase it away. Very nice. Nicky Lou is at 5 victory points, but so am I. So it could have gone on either of us. DS78 activates both level 2 knights, so he is in line for Defender of Catan. And there goes a juicy 5. Very nice. Okay. Sheep for an ore. I do not have the ore. I want the ore. Whoops, moving the mic around. Huh. What is my next play here? I really want to build on that 5-8-10, but that is no longer an option. I can't get to that 3-6 in time. Unless I had 2 road buildings on my hand. There goes a 4. I'll take one of those. Well. Dang, no 3-for-1 port either. Even though I have 10 cards, there's not a whole lot I can do here. Yeah, there's a couple things I want to do, but I barely can't do them. So in the meantime, my best play is perhaps to just build another knight. And then from there, I will... There is hope. I can either go for the brick port, or I can go for the 2-9 spot. But the 2-9 spot over the brick port, I think the brick port is a little more desirable, because then I'll be double downing on the 5, plus I'll have the 11 for in the off chance that gets rolled. So yeah, the brick port, adding that to my port collection will be nice. Because right now I only have the wheat port and no merchant in sight. No merchant yet from this game. Okay, DS78 is doing the chase the robber around with knight strategy. Yikes. Steals a cloth. Chases the robber away one more time. And where's it going to land? Bam! Right there. Oh, and he has bishop. He just did the ultimate robber shutdown. I think he rolled the 7, chased the robber away 2 more times with knights, then used bishop, just decimated me and Nicky Lou's resources. Or didn't decimate him, just stole them for himself. And then on top of all that, had diplomat to rip one of my roads off the board that I had just built. So even though DS78 is slightly behind in victory points, they have a lot of momentum right now. All right, Nicky Lou, roll us a 5. Even though my 5 sheep is shut down, I get a single brick. And that single brick will turn into a brick house eventually. Just you watch. Another 5. That would have been double cloth. Okay, so what can I do? All I can do is just start chasing away the robber. I'll get the cloth back. I'll chase away the robber again because I'm doubly insane. And I'll put it on the 9. I'll steal again from DS78. Why not? And the question is, this is a risk, but I think there's coin out there, so I'm gonna go for it. Oh, there's actually both commodities out there. Let me go for, I'll give a sheep to you, and in return, oh yes, there's the coin, and I'll give you a brick, and in return you shall grant me a second paper. Very nice. So I'll get politics level 1, and I'll pass the dice and hope for all the 4s get rolled, or an 8. I will take an 8. So what are they saying in the game chat? Can't give a brick. I don't have any since you blocked it. Oh, okay. So DS70 was blocking her brick. Epic robber chase. I'm seeing a pattern here. Yeah, robber chasing is. It will make your opponents dislike you even more in the game and possibly target you. But it's just such a good strategy. Especially, let's say you can have how many knights on the board at a time? I think it's 6. You can have 2 level 3s, 2 level 2s, 2 level 1s. So imagine chasing the robber around the board like 6 times. That would just be, you would get 6 cards in a single turn. And then if you had Warlord in your hand, that's the ultimate robber chase strategy. Okay, Juicy 9, but it was shut down by me. DS78 does have the science bonus. 5 active knights. Okay, so DS78 is definitely going to get Defender of Catan. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to trade in wheat and grab me some science bonus. And I will reactivate this knight since we're really, really close. But I could still potentially get shut down. And then I'm going to pass for now. There's the 4. If I had that 1 turn sooner. But still, I was able to get science bonus anyway. So yeah, right now, I know what my main priority is, but I won't reveal it. If certain people are listening in, I'll just try to make it happen. I just need certain dice rolls to happen. Also, Nicky Lou is 1 road away from longest road, but it seems they're just mainly building out to that 3-for-1 port as they roll the 7. So that's a victory point for DS78 from Defender of Catan. He jumps up to 6 victory points. Yeah, me and DS78 are really not contesting for longest road right now. So it's mainly going to be Nikki Lou that has it. And I would guess these, in her next few turns, she'll take it. And it's going to be hard for one of us to take it back. So we'll see how that plays out. Okay, immediate 7 after Nikki Lou 7, so surprise, surprise, I'm putting it right back on the 9 because I don't want any of you getting paper before I do. And I steal a coin. What can I do here? Oh yes, I have merchant. So I will throw it on the lumber, and I will trade in 2 lumber for a second coin. Here goes nothing. Blue City Improvements level 2, and that's all I can do. Just gotta get all the progress cards coming in to help me out here. The progress card production has been a little slow, considering all of the city improvements that I have as well as DS78, but hopefully that'll pick up here soon. But without Longest Road, I'm left to go for Metropolises, really. Dun, 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 dun. Now, will DS78 build a settlement on the 411, or will he extend a road further to get to the sheep port to complement the 6 sheep that he has? Because the 411, yeah, you double down, triple down on the ore, on the 4 ore, but the sheep port would probably be beneficial to add that to their belt of ports. An ore port and a sheep port would be nice. Or maybe he's going to go down to the 3-for-1 port. I remember a while ago in Basecaton, I kept trying to do the challenge where you build on every single port, or every single type of port. So all 5 resource ports and then one of the 3-for-1 ports, but I could never do it. The closest I got was like maybe four different ports, maybe 5. But it's just the amount of time, the amount of turns you need to be able to do it. Someone wins before you can come, too close to doing it. Plus, you usually have to start out by building on ports. But yeah, it would be nice to pull that challenge off one day. I still think about it. It's the elusive one. Katie says, LOL, no breaks and at work now. Waitressing, and today is St. Patrick's Day celebrations. Wait, St. Patrick's Day is on the 17th, right? But today the celebrations are happening? Is it like a week-long celebration type thing? Ooh, science bonus. And oh, she actually said that before the better tips thing. Okay, I keep hitting photos. Let me hit the calendar. Yeah, St. Patrick's Day is on the 17th. I was not going crazy. But maybe week-long celebrations start beforehand, go through St. Patrick's Day, and then into the next weekend. So maybe you'll just be getting tips galore, Katie, which will be awesome. You'll have to let me know how that goes. Okay, Nikki Lou rolled the 9. And that is why I got the science bonus, and that is why DS78 got a science bonus too, because his 9 was shut down. He doesn't have any other 9s. Nikki Lou does have the 9 wheat. Okay, back to me. 5, okay. And printer goes to DS78, you lucky dog. So... oh, but I have it. I very well have it. Okay, here we go. Inventor. Let's swap the 10 with this really good 9 and see if that ups the ante. And I also want to... what do I want to do? Again, I'm I'm close to doing a couple things, but I'm not quite there yet. So all I can do is rebuild this road and hope that DS78 doesn't rip it off the board once again. Yep, and I'll pass. Ooh, the 6. That's a good for them, but not for me. Okay, Barbarians advance ever closer. There's only one active knight by Nicky Lou, so we'll see if DS78 will probably reactivate those knights for another Defender of Catan victory point. Yep, I can feel the game slipping away from me. Because once Nicky Lou takes Longest Road, that's 7. Once DS78 after this settlement gets Defender of Catan, that he'll be up to 9. Plus he's probably Metropolis bound. Whew. And there's a 7. Who will Nicky Lou shut down? Let's see. Yeah, I'm not getting my 8s for getting rolled. What's up with that? Come on, game. I know the 6s aren't getting rolled all that much. Yeah, 2 6s. We've had 6 8s, but I want more 8s. So Nicky Lou shuts me and DS78 down, steals my sheep. But thankfully that's not the one I needed. Or immediately needed. There is another card I need, but I didn't have it anyway. Okay, so DS78, ooh, he smartly only reactivates one of his knights, so no, there's still Barbarian strength to battle against. And I roll the 5. Okay, so let's see what we got here. Okay, so I have Spy. Nicky Lou does have 2 progress cards, but DS78 is obviously the bigger threat. And he has that one. Interesting. I will take that one. And yeah, I'll use it immediately on him. The Medic 96 is tuning in. Says, "Evening, gents. How's the game going?" Evening, Medic 96. How you doing? The game's going great. Although I fear I'm going to lose, I'm still having fun. I think DS78 has the... It's hard to say. I think DS78 has the win. But we're going to find out. For now, I'm going to get the trade bonus. And then, oh boy. I'm in a spot where, oh boy, I need to reactivate one of my knights, but I don't think anyone's going to be trading me wheat. We're going to find out. Yep. Wow. From science bonus, I should have been grabbing wheat. I was banking on DS78 reactivating knights. I have 6 cards and I can't reactivate a single knight, so all we have to do is hope Barbarians don't advance, but they just did. Okay, it's all down to whether DS78 wants a Defender of Catan victory point, or does he want me to burn a city more than that. Politics bonus. Or maybe he doesn't even have a wheat to begin with. Yeah, okay, passes. Nicky Lou, don't roll Barbarians. Okay, whew. But roll the 10. Rolls the 10. Ay, ay, ay. So I gave away the 10 only to have it be rolled before the 9. Uh-oh, am I getting spied on? Or is DS78? Kinda hope it's DS78, but I could be losing a very particular card here. Particular progress card. Nicky Lou, if you're stealing from me, it's a very tough choice. Which one is the better steal? Oh, and she steals that one. That's the one I've had for this entire game and I've been trying to use, and I just now got the cards to use it. But then the medicine got stolen from me. Okay, so Yeah, I'm losing, but I'm going down having fun anyways. I definitely was going to try to get that city on the 834 spot. Or now the 589 spot's not bad either. Okay, dice will be passed. Okay, it's my turn. Roll dice. 4. Alright, there goes my city. I was just about to protect it. I am 1 turn away, per usual. So I will burn... Oh, I have to burn it and not get paper? What a waste. Dupinator, what are you doing? You're playing at a B level gameplay. But I do have Inventor, at least, so I will take DS78's 4 and bring it over for me and Nicky Lou to have on the brick. And additionally what? Oh yeah, let me just do that. I can use my merchant on lumber to trade for the ore, and the city will go right back out on the board. And here's a consolation road to make me feel a little better. Dang, and I lost the city wall with burning the city too. 6. Okay, that means I'm going to take one of these. DS78 has 14 cards. So he would have been at 9 victory points with the old Defender of Catan victory point, but chose not to, or maybe could not, activate the other knight. But either way, he's probably Metropolis bound. That'll put him at 10. And then 12 if he gets the other Metropolis, then just has to reactivate both knights. And watch us try to match him in knight strength. I really need Deserter. Or Nicky Lou needs Deserter. Of course, if DS78 gets Deserter, then that's the worst possible outcome. Okay, here goes Crane. There is the first Metropolis. It is the green one, the one I was close to taking. Bam, right there on the 4, 6, 10. 10 victory points, and level 2 Yellow City improvements. It's a scary time we're living in here. Any more 3s and 11s will push DS78 closer to the blue Metropolis. So we just have to hope that those do not happen. And gets a Mighty Knight. Okay. Yep. We are in over our heads, Nicky Lou. We might not be winning this, but we still have to try. There is always the chance. I have showcased that it is possible to make crazy comebacks. So that is why you must always give the attempt to make the crazy comeback. Okay, sheep for wheat, no thank you. Brick and sheep. Nope, not too helpful for me. Maybe Nicky Lou's trying to build the settlement on 912 spot. 2 brick for a wheat. I'm going to have to say no. Unless you got any commodities to trade. Okay, 3 cards for 1, you got me. You know I'm a sucker for 3 cards for 1. There's the settlement. Oh, but I don't have a city wall anymore, so I could roll 7 and be donezo. Yep. It's like the game was listening in on me. Okay, with that in mind. Bam, bam. Bam, bam. Sure, why not? And let's put it I guess just, yeah, here on the 10. Steal from DS78. Ooh, lumber. Very nice. And wedding will give me 3 cards, 2 from DS78, and Nikki Lou's last remaining card. And I had to roll that 7, didn't I? Okay, what will DS78 give me? Oh, okay, that's interesting. That could be good. Can we make that work? Oh, we can, actually. 4 brick for the wheat? You know, we got ourselves a brick port, people. There goes a 3. 1 singular lumber. Yeah, now I've kind of devalued science bonus a little bit because now I have a 2, 3, 4, 5, 8, and a 9. But I still don't have a 6, 10, 12, 11. So now I just need to get some more cities on the board, like I've been saying. Oh, there's the 8s. Let's bring these 8s back. Okay, DS78 has all the knights, so yeah. I need to either get a smith or I need a deserter. A deserter would be highly preferable. Or a 6, you know. What to even take? I guess I'll take one of these. And then I will do this. And then lastly, I will do that. And then hope for more of my numbers to be rolled. Wow, surprisingly, I have a 2. 1 little lumber. How's the stream looking? 2 viewers, very nice. And the stream is still going strong. Okay, as soon as barbarians invade, that's a victory point for DS78, so that's going to be 11. And then they just need a metropolis and they win. Yeah, and there's nothing I can do to stop it. Unless I get a massive influx of coin, which is not going to happen anytime soon because I don't have a city on the 9 ore. Uh-oh, he's building roads. He could be going to the sheep port. Okay, 6 active knights. He built the road, but then the knights, I guess in case one of us had diplomat, so we couldn't just rip that open road off the board. And there comes the barbarians. Okay, DS78 has 11 victory points. It's so close. Is there anything we can do? I doubt it. I highly doubt it. No progress cards to my name. Look at all these city improvements and I'd have 0 progress cards. Okay, Nikki Lou's got 7. Warlord, very nice. Nice touch. And I will roll. No 7, but yikes, a 6. This is probably my last turn, so I'm going to go out with a bang. I will simply use the Warlord. I will trade in. My dog is very chatty today. 2 wheat for ore. Build the city. Build the road. Actually, let me go this way to be a little challenging to the 3-for-1 port. Longest road, I'm at 10 victory points. But it's too little too late. DS78, take it away. Win with glorious intentions on your turn. You have 14 cards. You rolled the 6. you could be getting the Blue Metropolis, most likely. 4 short coin. 4 small coin, and that's all you need. Yeah, I don't think they'll be able to get the yellow Metropolis because they're going to need 7 cloth for that. Yeah, 7 cloth or 4 coin. Whichever's easier. They don't have trade bonus just yet. So it's not like they can be traded in those 2 cloth they just got. Okay, now they get trade bonus. So, reactivate the knight. Reactivate the second knight. 9 cards. Are we getting one more turn? DS78 may barely not have the win. I think it's inevitable though. Uh-oh, here goes a road. 4 cards left. Wow, okay, so it's Longish Road is it always goes back to Longish Road. How many times do I have to say it? It's always Longish Road. No matter how much you want to ignore it, it's always Longish Road. So Nikki Lou, you either gotta take it from me or I gotta extend mine Longish Road out. Or maybe DS78 just simply gonna build on the sheep board and end this game. Alex is in the Twitch chat, says, hey, Alex, what's going on? Thank you for tuning in. We're just playing Cities and Knights like we always do. And last stream I did on Thursday, we tried out 5 to 6 player Cities and Knights, but it was buggy, so we never got to finish the game. But I should have had a turn timer on because we had an AI, and one of the players their game glitched out with the AI, so they couldn't give a commodity with Commercial Harbor. But now that I have a turn timer on, that issue should be avoided in the future. But still, we're still probably just going to stay away from 5 to 6 player Catan for the meantime until there's some more bug fixes for that stuff. I'll probably play some 5 to 6 player on my own just to try it out more. And there goes the Deserter. And actually, that's another smart reason for DS78 to build that level 1 knight that he did earlier, so that off a Deserter it doesn't impact him as much. Can I get a Deserter? Oh, I can't. I get a Saboteur. Okay. Of course, I'm going to use this Spy on DS78. I'm going to hope that he has Deserter. Let's see what he's got. He's got 3 progress cards. Would you look at that? Okay, so it's got to be Deserter, right? I mean, Bishop, it's okay. I mean, he's probably still going to win on his turn anyway. Or actually, he'll probably win before the Barbarians even invade. So I'm going to take his Wedding. And I'm going to go ahead and grab 4 cards, 2 from each player, just to mix things up a little bit. Because Nikki Lou did take Longish Road, so there's no way DS78 is going to get that anytime soon. So I'll just enjoy lots of cards from those players, and then I'll use Saboteur, because we got to put it all on the line. We got to play all our put all our cards on the table, see what we can do here. Oh, okay. Okay, we have options. Check this out. After Saboteur, I notice we have 2 cloth. We are at level 3. We will now trade in 2 brick and 2 brick more for the 2 cloth that we need. And we are Metropolis bound. Amazingly, before the end of the game, we sneak in there and snag the yellow Metropolis before DS78 can grab it. So now we're at 10 victory points. Additionally, we could build a knight, but is that worth it? I don't know. I really don't. We could promote a knight, but then DS78 just has Deserter, so he's gonna steal from us anyway. Oh man, I'm just gonna pass that. I can't even take Longish Road back, so just pass. Whatever happens, happens. Let's take one of these. Actually, you know what? Let me take one of these. Marco says, Erg, I'm on such an unlucky streak. Haven't won in Catan in more than a week. You just laid out a rhyme there. Maybe you're a rapper of some sort. Streak and week. But that sucks when you just can't quite win in Catan. I have been having a similar issue in Rocket League, if you play that whatsoever. It's or maybe that's the game mostly played by the male demographic, where you drive, everybody's in a car and you play soccer, but you drive this car around, you hit this big soccer ball. It's very ludicrous, but it's a lot of fun. But yeah, when you just can't quite get the win in Catan, actually I feel you on that. Whenever I play basic Catan, it takes me sometimes I go through long droughts of just not being able to win, and then randomly I'll just have one game where my numbers get rolled a bunch over anyone else's numbers, and I just steamroll the competition. And there goes a 7. Okay, so Alex says, I feel you. Marco says, hope it would change tonight, but it doesn't look like it. Yeah, DS78's got the win. There's no doubt about it. There's no doubt in my mind. I don't think I can pull off a last minute comeback. We'll see what gets rolled. A 4. Barbarian strength is still below, or still above knight strength, but all DS78 has to do is activate the knights. To be so close. Me or Nicky Lou would have to win before Barbarians invade. That's really what it comes down to. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna build a road here. I'm gonna tie Nicky Lou for longest road. Instead of taking it, I'm going to build a settlement on the 3-for-1 port. I'm at 11 victory points. I am 1 road away from winning, but I don't think I can make it happen. There goes a 3. It's a yellow dice roll, so no one's getting any printer or constitution. But someone told me in a previous video that printer and constitution only come out once every Cities and Knights game. Marco says, are you up for the next game, Alex? Alex says, yes. Marco says, nice. Alright, so we definitely have Alex up to play the next game. I assume Marco as well. DS78, what are you doing? Uh-oh, steals paper. Only 1 paper he got off that trade monopoly. Oh no. Don't tell me. Is he getting the Blue Metropolis right before... Because I can actually make the comeback. If he doesn't win on this turn, I win. Pretty much. Unless Nicky Lou is able to extend the game out, and she knows how to do it. DS78 traded... Oh, he got it. He got it. So he was able to trade in for the 4th coin. Because I was just going to build 1 more road, take longest road to win. But in this game, it's not always longest road. Sometimes it's a Metropolis that takes the win. DS78, very good game. Nicky Lou, same as well. Very fun playing with you guys. 1 road away, that's all I needed. But I would wager that Nicky Lou was just going to build out more roads to keep longest road away from me. But yeah, that last turn where I built the road in the settlement, I was 1 lumber away. If I had another lumber in my hand or the means to trade in for it, I had a brick. And I could have taken longest road and got to 13 just barely. So the comeback was not meant to happen this time, but I was 1 turn away. And that happens a lot. Don't you hate that? You're 1 turn away from winning, but someone just barely nabs, swipes the victory. Okay, who's ready for game 2? Let's go back to our custom match. Marco says, hope DS won't play again, he's killing me. Yeah, DS is a top tier player for sure. Just played a very good game, just a better game than the rest of us. Marco says, but you allowed me listening, so no guilt here. Oh, you would have won. I listened, so I would have extended my road. I figured you would have just saw it, or you would have just been like, there's no way I'm letting Dupinator reclaim Longish Road. So my hope was I would have built the road for a 7-length road, and then the dice rolls would have given me more roads, so I could have just out road builded you, really. Or if I would have got a road building progress card, that would have been the cherry on top. Okay, so Alex says, wait for me a couple minutes, please. Okay. Marco says I had the resources for it too. So yeah, Marco, you had 9 victory points. You were about to build on that 3-4 port on the 8 wheat, so that would have put you at 10. So you're getting there. The win was still probably out of reach for you, but you were still a serious contender. Okay, so DS78 is now offline, so Marco, no worries about losing to DS78, but now we might lose to Alex. Okay, DS78 is now in the Twitch chat saying GG dupe. Alright, DS78, thanks for playing. You played a masterful gameplay, so thanks for stopping by and joining us on the Twitch stream. Always good to have you here. And Alex, I will give you a few minutes for you to hop online. And yeah, with that being said, I will be right back. And we're back. Is everybody ready to rumble? Let's check. And I will be stepping away one more time to pop a frozen, delicious barbecue chicken pizza in the oven. Because that's what my taste buds are asking for. Okay, so... Okay, what do we say here? Alex says, internet problems here. Dang it, Alex, I am sorry to hear that. Keep trying. Let me know if anything changes. DS78 in the chat says, this is my email. Send a message next time if you want, and I'll join if I'm not bowling. That is something that I miss. I have not done bowling in a while. Jay Buchanan, very nice, is sent me the friend request. And oh wait, Jay Buchanan, I'm sorry. For some reason I thought you were this other person, Najib Batorsa. So because they were just already ready online. Let me see here. I kind of want to add you in. I'm tempted. I think I'm going to try it. I think it's going to work. I think with just 5. Because now that we have a turn timer, we should be good. There's Jay Buchanan. Let's give it a shot. I think it could work. I think it was the turn timer that was giving us issue last time. So yeah, we're going to try it. We're going to go for 5. Not 6 players. We're going to go for 5 players on the first island. So once Jay Buchanan readies up, we will try it. We will give it our best shot. And hopefully no bugs, no lag. Okay, so Marco says, don't do the first island again, please. Can I... Oh, we have to because someone doesn't have seafarers. So we're just gonna... If Jay Buchanan readies up, then we will just do first island 5 players. And, oh wait, we were good, but what happened here? Jay Buchanan, I think you readied up, but I think you may have double clicked it or something, because now the start game icon was highlighted and now it's not highlighted anymore. So okay, there we go, perfect. I hit it. You all are locked in. 5 players, Cities and Knights on the first island. We're gonna try it. Okay. Oh, and DS78. Are you just watching now? I could have added you in. Were you online or are you still online? But even so, we will play with 5. But DS78, I will catch you in a future game. Okay, I'm gonna go first. We're on the mega first island. I like this 589 spot, so I'm, without looking around further. Ooh, you know, lumber is spots associated with it are not the hottest. Oh, but the wheat. Yeah. 489, 589 is the upgraded version of that. Let me go for the 589. Let me not second guess. And then from here, I will build down this way and see what happens. Okay, lots of people chatting today. Very nice. We have 5 viewers. Look at that. That's as many people playing. Let's see. Did I? Okay, I did put the turn timer on. Marco said max out the time turner again. I only put it at 130 seconds like last game, so The max you could do is 160 seconds, which is, if my math is correct, 2 minutes and 40 seconds. So we're at 2 minutes and 10 seconds, so hopefully that will be enough if any of us have any issues. And if not, at least the game will be able to keep progressing now that we have a turn timer. DS78, got you. Jay Buchanan, hey, how's it going? Jay Buchanan, thanks for tuning in, and thanks for the friend request right at the right time so I could add you into the game. Who else do we have? Oh, okay, so Naji Batorsa, I have no idea if I'm saying that correctly, but thank you for joining on the Twitch chat. And then, okay, so I then saw you on the available players online in Catan Universe, so I added you in as well. And it actually is your turn to play, so let's see where you place. And who challenged me? Nikki Lou challenged me to the 4-8 spot. And I figured someone was going to build on the 4-8-9 spot. But now the challenge commences for the 4-8 spot, because that is going to be a very good spot to either Nikki Lou doubles down on the sheep or I double down on the wheat. So we shall see how that plays out. It's going to be down to whoever gets the knight there first, or the road. And Naji Batorsa, if I'm saying that right, builds on the 4-6 with the 3-4-1 port to start out. So they will be looking for sheep and lumber definitely to build on. And do I miss anything else in the chat? Marco says, I'm having leek and potato soup. Doesn't sound exciting, but it's actually quite delicious. I have always been curious to try that. I've not come across it yet. But with your vote of deliciousness, I will try that in the near future. I'm always down to try new foods. Let's see. Okay, DS78 telling us we can play with 5 players with Jay Buchan. Thank you. Jay Buchan says, cheers for letting me join in. Absolutely. The more the merrier, like I say. And if the game has bugs or issues, now that we're doing 5, we'll just find out as we go. But either way, I hope we have a good game. Are we going to 13? Yes, we're still going to 13. Jay Buchanan says, have been playing in real life for a long time, but recently started Universe. You will enjoy the skipping out on cleaning up the physical pieces and packing the game back away. The unpacking is always exciting for me, because it's like, okay, we're setting the game up, we're going to see who's going to win tonight, but after someone wins, then the packing up is always like, ugh, there's so many pieces to pack up. So on Universe, of course it'd be better if you had people in person to play with and see the reactions as you stole cards from them or built metropolises before they did. That's always fun. So that element is gone with online, but still having the ability to chat in some way, shape, or form with the in-game chat, also with streaming it on Twitch, we can chat in the Twitch chat, is also a something to settle for. It's still pretty good, I would say. DS78 says, next time it gets stuck, just everybody press /reload. Okay, that will be something to do. Probably we never tried that before, so I think you can do that in the I think you can do those functions in the chat if you just type them in there, I believe. DS78 said, should solve it if everybody does it. Okay. Jay Buchanan says, call me James as you want. Alright, James, I will call you that. And which player are you? You are, okay, you're blue. So you went for the 2-8-10 and the 6-9-10. So you are commodity heavy with that starting city placement, and I'm always jealous of a placement with a city where you get on a good ore, a good lumber, and a good sheep. So that is a very, very good starting setup for you. And Naji Batorsa went for the city on the 5-6-9, so the 4-6-9 spot is no longer available. That's the spot I was kind of hoping for. But we'll have to settle for something else. We'll see what is still available after Nikki Lou places. DS78 says, you got my mail now. Also, we can play with Discord next time if you want. Are you, DS78, are you in the World Series of Catan Discord? I think that's the name for it. Because that's the one that this guy, Kerr, Kerr, had me join or invited me to. But I have not been able to link up with them on the Discord because, you know, some people are, or most people are playing Catan VR, which I don't have. And the few players that are playing Catan Universe, I can never link up with them at the right time to play a game. Because anytime they're available, I'm not, and vice versa. Okay, so for my starting city on this mega board, I'm looking at the 246 because I'm already on an ore and a wheat, and I could just point it towards more wheat, towards the 5. And brick is, we only have an 8 brick. All the other bricks are not optimal, so I will go for the 246 because the 9 is not available to be built on. I will build towards the 4, 5, 11, and then I'll roll dice. Okay, there goes the 8. There's the wheat, and now I just need an ore to be rolled. So I'm just going to wait on that, and the timer dings, so it's time to put in the frozen pizza and make it unfrozen. And we're back. What did I miss? Okay, that was a 3. Unfortunately, of which I do not have. Oh, I have a paper in my hand, so a 4 must have been rolled. Oh, we're on special build. I'm going to go for science level 1, and then pass. And let me get back in the chat. DS78 says 5 players should be 100 seconds, or it's too slow. I put it at 130 just in case we have any bugs, because I know the 5 to 6 player update just happened recently, so there could be bugs. I want to give everybody a chance to be able to build their stuff, or if they have to reload their game. And DS78, let's see. We have a lot of chatting happening on, so I have to scroll up in the chat. I will write down your email you gave me just for future reference. But we're also friends on Catan Universe, so I also have a way, because you can send messages in Catan Universe when you're not playing a game, and then when the other player logs in, they get the message as soon as they log in next time on Catan Universe. Okay, bam, I got that. Oh wow, look at that, it's my turn. Let's roll a 9. You saw it live. I asked for the 9 and I got the 9. Nikki Lou built the road to cut me off to the Fort 8, so that is now a pipe dream for me. So instead, I'll build my knight up here and I'll activate it. Well, I mean, I could still build on the cut Nikki Lou's road off and then hope for diplomat, but that's a lot to ask for right now. So we will keep it. We'll keep it kosher. It doesn't make any sense, but I'm just having fun with it. Okay, so let's see. Oh, Najee Batorsa says, sorry for a long username, lol. So I'm just trying to roll your name off the tongue, the username. Najee Batorsa. It sounds really good when I say it like that, but perhaps there's a different way to say it. Marco says, let's don't do the first down again, please. So yeah, like I said, some players who are currently playing with us don't have the Seafarers expansion, so that's why we're back on the first island. But if it was different, ooh, Nicky Lou, you have so many cards. Give me 2 brick for this wheat. I know how valuable this wheat is. I know its value. It's like a guy at a pawn shop trying to get the most bang for his buck. Okay, if you don't want to give me 2 brick, give me a brick and give me... I don't know, you got any commodities? How valuable is this wheat to you? I know you want to get that knight activated. And I know a 9 was rolled, but did you build... Oh, you did not build Yellow City Improvements level 1 yet. So show me the cloth and show me the brick. And the wheat will be yours. As I accidentally zoom out. So let's come back. Let's bring it back. Okay. Brick and sheep. Nah, sheep doesn't do much for me. But of course, if I see 3 cards, I won't be able to resist, so... Or maybe someone else will take the 2 card trade. Okay, so Jay Buchina is James, we got that. James says, I'm from the UK, so other streams have been too late to join. Oh, there's the 2 brick. Alright. Is the 2 brick coming my way? Or maybe someone else also accepted that offer. Oh, 4 brick for a wheat. Okay. And a Yellow City Improvement level 1. So James says, great to finally be able to join stream. Yes, thanks for tuning in. And is this one... Okay, James, what time is it in the UK where you are? Because right now it's 2:30 where I am in the afternoon. So I'm wondering what time it is where you are. And do you watch a lot of streams that... Or I guess a lot of American streamers or a lot of streamers from other parts of the world? Is that why it's hard to join a stream whenever that person or persons is live? Okay, I accidentally skipped my special build phase, but I did want to do something, but we'll see how it plays out. Marcus says, well, I love all soup, so I can't guarantee you'll like it. That's true. But even so, I have to try it because now I'm curious about it. DS78 says, strategy you should really consider immensely on the building phase. Use it to build roads, settlements, development cards, move knights, improve commodities. Also trade with banks so you won't get robbed by 7. Yes, DS78, you're absolutely right. With the special build phase being introduced in 5-player or 6-player games, a lot different, a lot more strategizing can happen in between turns. DS says, hate going first and focus on the game, dude. Yep, I got my attention split 2 ways, but hopefully I can still make some moves happen in this game. I'm mainly just waiting on some particular dice rolls to come my way. Najee Batorsa says, you can call me Matt and cheers from Germany. Wow, that is very far away. How is Germany these days? Have you ever driven on the Autobahn? That is one thing I've always wanted to do. I hope to do that someday. And I will call you Matt from now on. James says, right now it's 1930. And some Americans don't know military time, which is funny. But 1930 is 7:30 p.m. Because if he said 7:30, that would be a.m. Or 0730 would be a.m. But 1930 is 7:30 p.m. So you are 5 hours ahead of me. Across the pond, so they say. Okay, there goes a 7. DS78 says BRB. Marco says, I am from Germany too, LOL. Well, we have two Germans in here. And I'm American. And I don't know about the other players. But we could have a German victory today in Catan. And the guy who created Catan is he German or is he Swiss or is he some of the third option? I'm all mixed up. His name is Klaus Tuber. I could be butchering his name as well, but he might be German. I'm not sure. So Marco, are you also, or no? James from the UK, so it's 1930 there. Marco, what time is it in Germany right now? Or did we already discuss it? Are you 6 hours ahead of me? Let me know on that. I'm trying to keep, now that we have a few more people joining in regularly, it's hard to keep straight everyone's going-ons, everyone's time zones. Okay, there's a 3. Oh no, I do not have a 3 this game, so I will just reactivate the knight. And again, where are my dice rolls at? I need some 4s. Oh, my 6 is shut down. Okay, so Marco says it's 20:34. So that will be 8:34 p.m. I don't know why we in America just also don't go by military time. And in Germany, do they call it military time when you say, 20:34, or is there another word for it? I think there's either like a 12-hour clock or a 24-hour clock. I think that might be the other thing to refer to time, because 24-hour clock, they just go 0 to 23:59, whereas a 12-hour clock at noon or at 12:59 you go back to 1, like 1 p.m., 2 p.m., 3 p.m., so on and so forth. Is it just an American thing that we do that with a 12-hour clock? And does the rest of the world just a 24-hour clock, just like the rest of the world uses the metric system, which is so much easier to do calculations in your head with, because you're just moving the decimal point over? Okay, Nikki Lou builds a settlement on the 4-8, doubles down on the sheep, and grabs another 8. So now she has an 8 brick and an 8 wheat. But I suspect Blue will be able to get to the wheat port first, but we'll see. Blue did have to burn a city. Who else had to burn a city? Purple did as well. That's going to be Alex. So Alex and James both had to burn a city. And sometimes it can be hard to get that starting city out on the board and activate it for when barbarians come through. Yeah, I still can't do much. Just waiting on the trusty 4s to be rolled. Okay, there goes an 8. Oh, and there's an 8 lumber at the top of the board. I considered the 8-9 spot, but it's an 8-9 desert to start out on with a starting settlement. Or even a starting city would have been nice, but... Okay, 10s are getting rolled a lot. Yeah, 10s have been rolled the most so far. It's giving me flashbacks to my triple 10 strategy on that one Seafarers game we did a couple streams ago. James says that in the UK it's just 24-hour clock and both are used. Okay, so maybe it's just like a preference thing. Okay, 3 cards for 1, and I cannot resist, so accept the trade. Yep. And James is able to get the city back on the board on the 6-9-10, which will bring him many, many commodities. Ooh, there goes the 4 that I was looking for. And okay, so I'm looking for a singular brick, and my fellow opponents, you let me know what is being offered. So none from the first three. And we have a counter offer. Oh, I don't have an ore. I do not. But I could offer, this may not be what you want, but I will still offer 2 cards for the singular brick. And let's see. Marco says we use both clocks, but we don't call it military time. Okay. So I guess the military time nomenclature must just be perhaps an American thing. And I will pass the dice. What do you call military time is more official use and on all digital watches, and the other one is more colloquial. Okay. I've heard the word colloquial. I've read it in a lot of books. I still can't tell you what it means. I can spell it and I can say it, but colloquial is one of those words that you just never remember the definition for. But if I can use some context clues, military time is more official, so colloquial could probably mean kind of the opposite of official. More recreational, more unofficial, if you will. And actually, Marco, I'll ask you the same question I asked Matt from Germany. Have you driven on the Autobahn? And is it something that's overhyped, or is it actually pretty cool to be able to drive as fast as you want on certain stretches? I know certain parts of the Autobahn have speed limits, but certain parts are just wide open. You can go as fast as you'd like. I've only seen video of it. But not just the Autobahn. I would also be interested in, visiting Germany for many other aspects of Germany. Just touring Europe in general would be very cool. So with trade, you can only do 4 for 1. And I do have 8 cards, but I really can't do much. And there's the pizza calling. Oh, Defender of Catan progress card? Don't mind if I do. I'll take one of those. Ooh, that is going to come in handy. Assuming a 7 is not going to be rolled. Oh, printer goes to... Is that Matt from... Yep, Matt gets printer. So it goes to 4 victory points. Marco says driving on the Autobahn is very normal, but probably at least 50% have speed limits. Okay. So yeah, I guess it just intrigues a lot of people who don't have something similar to Autobahn in their country. Like the highest speed limit in America, I think it's 85. I don't think we have any 90s. but those are just in such very rural parts of the country that, you know, honestly, some people just, you know, go triple digit speeds. Okay, no 7. And the game complied with that. And I'll get a sheep. So, can I do it? Yes, actually I can. So merchant is going out on the sheep. And I'll put it right there on the 2 so I can see it nice and clearly. And then I will trade. Oh, I could get the settlements on the 4, 5, 11. But before I get the settlement, I want the city. Because the 5, 8, 9 spot is calling out to me. And then I'll pass. And hopefully I'll be able to reactivate my knight before barbarians invade again. Marco says, hit me up if you ever want to come to Munich. Is it Munich or Munich? I think it's Munich. Again, my pronunciation is at the bottom of the barrel, but my spelling is very, very good. Which is funny when it comes to, you know, being literate. Is that the word? We also, so hit me up if you ever want to come to Munich. We also have the Oktoberfest. Okay, so that's crazy. We connected over Catan in Twitch streams, but one day if I'm ever in Germany, or even Matt says, or Berlin, Oktoberfest all year round. So I now have connections in Germany, so if I'm ever in Germany, we could link up in the future. That'd be crazy. So I will keep that in mind if I ever get that chance to make a trip over there. Now my merchant is stolen. That makes sense. Nicky Lou has 10 cards. Already has 3 settlements in a city. And gets a science bonus. So, Nicky Lou, you may be ending your long streak of not winning in over a week. You may be winning this game. Fun fact, pizza's burning hot right when it comes out of the oven, even no matter how thin the crust is. But don't worry, the game will go on. Okay, there's this. Okay, all these 6s. My 6 sheep. Oh, actually, that's the first 6 of the game. But my 6 sheep has been shut down for a long time. Oh yeah, James says, speak of the devil. I mean, it's from 6s and 7s being rolled so low. I will. Yeah, I'll go ahead and play it now. I'll upgrade the knight, but I can't promote it or activate it just yet. So James says, yeah, I think it's pronounced like Munich. Yeah, I would with like a K sound. I'm almost 95% sure on it. Just that small part of me second guess myself because of my low pronunciation skills. DS78 says and Israel. All right, sweet. So I will be hitting you guys up if I ever travel to your respective countries, and likewise if you ever travel to America, you just let me know. I guess my country is huge with all of our 50 states, but I'm here. So also too, I guess after COVID, but I always wanted to do the Catan World Championships, and I think sometimes the championships take place in Germany, if I'm not mistaken. So I always had this vision where I would like rise up to the regional tournaments and eventually go to the World Championship. But that's for base Catan, so I would have to be really lucky, very consistently. Okay, my turn. 9. There's the coin. So city improvements are happening on blue. They're happening on yellow. And my merchant is gone, so I can't. So I have to try to trade for a wheat. So help a Dupinator out if you got a wheat. That's a no from all four, so I may be losing one of my cities. And Marco says, please don't call it no. Everyone's going to block me like on the previous streams, and I will lose again. You know, it's possible. But I do have to call out that you have triple nines. You have a 3-for-1 port and merchant. I think you're just too powerful at this point. Like, people could shut you down here or there, but you just have too many good spots. So it's either good. Also too. Oh, that's why you have triple nines, because someone used Inventor and swapped the 9 off of the ore. That it's now at 3. I see what's going on here. So it got moved over to either the brick or the brick, because the sheep was always a 9. So yeah, it's either going to be Nicky Lou, or it's going to be, well, we'll just see. And Marco says, just stop talking about me, please. Okay, I'll just focus on my gameplay and trying to win myself, because, you know, obviously I want to win. So we'll just see how it plays out. Okay, so she's talking to Matt about Berlin. What state am I in? I'm in Virginia, out of all the 50 states, so that should narrow it down a little bit for you. On the East Coast. So all the East Coast states are in my time zone. And if you go a little bit west, you get in the next time zone, a little bit more west, like the Midwest, the next time zone, and so on and so forth. All the way out to California, which I think is the furthest time zone that America's still in. Because Alaska, I think it's north and slightly more west than California. Yeah, I think it is. So it might be in the same time zone or one time zone further than what California's in. But yeah, I'm in Virginia. Been here for a while. But even in America, there's a lot of different states to explore. Okay, Crane. Let's get Green City Improvements level 2. And I will pass. DS78 says LOL. Arctic Tundra 5 says hi. Arctic Tundra, thanks for tuning in. Thanks for watching the stream. And Arctic Tundra, have you played with us on Catan Universe before on a stream, or do you just watch? Because I'm not sure. Are you on my Catan Universe friends list? Just curious, really. There might be a third game today, but there might not. I still haven't decided yet. Also, one thing I'm realizing is, you know, props to all of you who are watching. You all are speaking to me in English, yet you're all from these other countries. So I'm assuming most of you are bilingual, perhaps even trilingual, which is amazing to me, because I can speak English and then a small amount of Spanish and an even smaller amount of Italian. Just from the classes that I took in those languages through my high school and college years. And then Marco says, I was going to come to Virginia on a college trip late 2020, but COVID. Dang, that sucks. Would that have been your first time visiting America and or Virginia? So you would have came right to my state, like, directly. So that would have been cool, but yeah, COVID. Shutting everything down. Arctic Tundra says, I haven't played yet. I didn't know Catan Universe had 5 to 6 player cities and nights. So yeah, Arctic Tundra, the update dropped within this week or last week. So it's a very recent thing, and we tried it on Thursday's stream, but we had an issue because I didn't have a turn timer on, so we had an issue where it kind of lagged out or glitched out. But now that we have a turn timer, things have been going smooth so far. Knock on wood. And I'll roll dice. But yeah, Arctic Tundra, let me know if you ever want to play with us, and we will add you in a future game. Okay, so one of the 9s jumped around again. So it was on my ore, but now it's over here on the other ore. So I have a 3 ore. So, without naming any names, I'm going to use this Master Merchant. You just click on this player, just steal some cards. And I will take one of these, and then I will take one of these. And, oh, there's 9 active knights. So instead of activating my knight, yeah, because I believe that's Alex has 3 active knights. Yeah, so they're going to get Defender Catan anyway. I'll just build the settlement and pass. Arctic Thunder says, what kind of pizza are you eating? I'm eating the Venerable, the very high on my list barbecue chicken pizza. It is mighty tasty, and I can't get enough of it. It's basically barbecue, cheese, onions, chicken, and barbecue sauce as the base for the pizza instead of tomato sauce somehow just sends me over the moon for it compared to any other pizza, really. Marco says I'm trilingual. That's amazing, but it's nothing special here. Okay, I did actually hear that a lot of people in other countries, or in, I guess, non-English speaking countries, will learn English in addition to the languages they already know. Because apparently English is one of the hardest languages to learn because of all the nuances in the language. Almost everybody speaks decent English here, and many speak, I think you meant to say a second language. Probably a second language. But still, trilingual to someone who's basically, what is only speaking one? Is that monolingual? Is pretty cool. Okay, so there's a 12. There's only 2 12s on the board, and they're both brick. And no one's built on them. Does anybody have science bonus, though? Okay, Nick, yep. One person does. Not going to call out who has it. I'll pass on special build because I can't really do much. Alchemist. Could we see... Okay, I'll take that. I was hoping for a different number, but, Alex will roll the best number for them with Alchemist. And an Engineer, a free city wall. Okay, 7 cards. Man, I really need a port. That's what I need. Or merchant. Having merchant back would also be very optimal. So let's see. That is okay. Blue has 4 knight strength total, with the possibility of activating level 1 knight to go with the 5 knight strength. So I thought it was going to be purple that was going to get Defender of Catan, but actually it could very well be blue. Curious Whiskers says, hello, is this the first or second game? This is the second game, Curious Whiskers. Also, thanks for tuning in and watching. Our first game was just 3 players on the first island, and now we're at 5 players on the bigger first island. Marco says it would be my first real time in the U.S. I was on the Bahamas when I was a baby and had layovers on U.S. airports a couple times, but they don't count. Okay, I got you. So, wow, you went to the Bahamas when you were a baby. I went to the Bahamas twice. Once when I was 8 or 9, maybe, and the next time I was somewhere in my teenage years. So, if you remember the Bahamas as a baby, then you have great memories, but possibly don't, because not a lot of people have memories of when they were a baby. But if you're ever able to go back to the Bahamas, as a non-baby, it is a great place to be. I have very good memories of that place. Road building. Okay, longest road is oh, not quite. I thought Blue was going to take longest road, but they're just going to set themselves up to build settlements on ports. And Marcus also says had layovers on U.S. airports a couple times, but they don't count. Okay, so what was your ultimate destination if you were laid over on a U.S. airport? What was your, or where were you flying to? Because you were technically in the U.S. for a little while, but you were just kind of passing through. Okay, Master Merchant. Okay, thankfully that cannot be used on me. Alex says, I'm trilingual too, Romanian, English, and Hungarian. That is very cool. I can't even imagine, well, any language I don't know how to speak, I can't even imagine what it's like speaking it, but Romanian and Hungarian, very cool. I will roll, and it's not a 7, but it's a 9. Okay, Inventor is just moving the 9s all around the board. Active Knights are heavily outweighing Barbarian strength, so I'm good on that. So for now, I'll use Irrigation, grab 4 wheat, and we will do this. We'll build a 3rd city on the board, and we are in a very good spot. And because Barbarians are about to invade, I'll just pass, because that's all I can do. Oh, Marco says that Shide language is supposed to mean 3rd. Don't know what autocorrect. Okay, yeah, autocorrect is the biggest culprit. I had autocorrect on my phone for the longest time, and I finally turned it off. So if I do make the mistake as I'm typing something out, I just go back and correct it, because autocorrect never knows what I'm trying to say, and it always autocorrects as something else. And I got to turn this off. And there's a 7, and it also brings in the Barbarians. And you're also saying, basically, most people know a 3rd language in Germany, so it's not that special. It's still cool. For someone who's not trilingual, that's really cool. Curious Whisker says, will you be playing a 3rd game? Potentially. I haven't decided yet, but I will decide close to the end of this game whether or not it will be. I'll just have to let you know. I'll have to let you know how I'm feeling. We might. Arctic Tundra says Red should have built on Brickport. Okay. And there goes my 4 being shut down. It had a double city on it. And now my paper production will continue to falter. I'm getting really close to that science bonus, but I need... Well, maybe now the 6s can get rolled and bring me some cloth. And Marco says, I was flying to Mexico or the Caribbean. Wow, so you get to travel a lot of places. That is also very cool. Anybody else in the chat get to travel, outside their country, or where have you been in the past? I've only been to Bahamas, like I said. Guatemala, and Haiti. But one day I'd like to visit places in Europe, also places in Asia. Asian food is like one of my favorite cuisines, at least the Asian foods I'm able to try over here stateside. Where else would I like to go? Oh, Antarctica. No, I'm just kidding. The cold would destroy me. But yeah, where have you guys? Where else have you guys been to visit and whatnot? Definitely gonna reactivate the night. That's it. Okay, the 9s are officially off the hook. Yep, 7 9 so far. There is a spot I want to build on, but I don't know if I can make it to that spot. Well, actually, three spots that are very good. Also, the 5 9 ore spot is looking appetizing, but the chance of getting over there before purple or gray does is highly unlikely. Okay, we're getting kind of close. We're a little, definitely feels like we're a little bit past the halfway mark. In this game, Smith. Oh, he has. Yep, he does that politics bonus. Okay, say goodbye to chances of getting Defender Katana unless you have like a double deserter you can use on blue. Because of course, with deserter used on him, he'll get rid of his level 1 knight first before the Mighty Knights are given up. So he'll definitely have level 6 knight strength before Barbarians invade, which will almost certainly give him Defender of Catan. 12. Yikes, I do not have. Okay, so all I'll do is chase away the robber. It's gonna be one. That 4 with the double city on it is too powerful, just like my 4 with the double city is too powerful. And beyond that, I'm still waiting on some more cards, so I'll just pass. Marco says, actually I got to travel a lot as a kid because my dad has a job where he got a lot of frequent flyer miles. He could take us to some cool places with that. Sadly, since I'm an adult now, these days are over. Yeah, lots of good times growing up that a lot of us had that nowadays as an adult they're just kind of gone. But that's just how it goes. But that's cool. Yeah, a lot of frequent flyer miles means he could take you to cool places without it costing like an arm and a leg, right, so to speak, or just costing so much money. Because does frequent flyer miles give you like a does it give you like a free flights, or you build up so many points to get those to pay for the flights, or is it like just heavily discounted flights? But either way, very cool. Okay, so I'm at 6 victory points. I have the 3 cities, but I'm not really close to a metropolis. So where are these commodities at? No one has a metropolis yet, but people are getting close. Yeah. I feel like I should be a lot closer to the yellow metropolis because I have a 5 and a 6 sheep, both with cities on them. Plus a random 2 sheep if that ever decides to get rolled. DS78 says, ask for brick from Nikki. If red makes it to the brick port, it's all over. You gotta get to a port. Yeah. I gotta get to a port, but I have no brick production whatsoever. So I'm relying on a random resource monopoly or road building. What I can do... No, I can't even build... I already have a blue city improvement. Yeah, I can't do anything on special build. I can't even build another night because I don't have another open road available to do so. Another 9. That's still no science bonus. Let me grab some more pizza and I will be back. Okay, back on special build. Uh-oh. The brick port will be acquired very soon. Right on the 6. There goes my coin. Alright, James, roll us. Oh, Alchemist. Is it going to be? And it's a 6, and my 6 is shut down. Oh, brick is in the chat, or brick is being offered. Or actually, I should have offered him 2 for 2. Yeah, 1 for 1. We'll start with that. DS78 says you should change your name to Unorthodox Ninja Turtle with all that pizza. You see, I remember watching all these TV shows growing up as a kid, but these specific references are the things I cannot remember. Did the Ninja Turtles eat a lot of pizza? Like a lot of takeout pizza? Delivery pizza, if you will. Because I can't remember. But sure, I love pizza. But of course, I also love Asian dishes. So when I'm not streaming, I'm making fried rice. I'm making spring rolls, summer rolls, beef stir fry, all sorts of things. First Metropolis of the game. I thought James was going to get it, but Matt gets it first. The blue Metropolis. Now it's back to me. 12. Of course I roll a 12 out of all the numbers. I need a 4, but I rolled 12. I guess... No, it's too late to challenge it. I'm just going to go for this spot that I've been wanting to go for and pass the dice. DS78 says game will end in the next 20 minutes, possibly sooner. I'm going to say 10 minutes. After that 9 minutes. Bam, there goes the settlement on the brickport. Can someone take Longish Road? Like, wait. Okay, there we go. James has it. Yep. So my 6 gets shut down once again, but Matt was able to chase it away. But then watch it not get rolled. You know, I was able to get 3 cities out on the board, which is pretty good. Now I just need to get a settlement on the board and upgrade that to a city. Okay, time to... Oh, a special build. I guess I'll just build that. Activate that. What do I have? No, I'm not even anywhere near close, so I'll just pass. There goes a 5, and I have 2 5s, so that's very nice. But we need the 4s. We need the 4s, the 5s, the 6s. We need all of them. So Marcus says, yeah, it gets you almost free flights. You have to pay like airport taxes and stuff. Okay, that's not bad at all. But you can travel to all those cool places, you know, in addition to where, you know, I guess your dad travels a lot for work, so that's why you're able to travel to all these cool places with those frequent flyer miles. So very, very cool. 6. Oh, it was wide open that time. And DS78 says, how many 6s rolled? Well, with that 6, we're now up to 8 6s. But the number of 6s that got rolled when the robber was on it was on my 6. Or me and Matt's 6 was like at least 4 of them. Okay, inventor. Is a 9 being stolen? Yep. I think 9 was the only number getting stolen. That was like the 4th inventor. Yeah, I'm definitely not going to win this game, but so now it's a battle between Nicky Lou, Matt, and James. And Alex can make a comeback as well. Okay, my turn. Roll dice. Another 6. Okay, the tide is turning. Is it too little too late? Let's find out. Let's go for trade level 2. And then let's see, 1 left there. We'll reactivate the knights. We will trade the sheep for the 2nd cloth. We will then use crane to allow us to get to the trade bonus. And that's all we can do, so we'll pass. DS78 says, if red has alchemist, it's all over. 2 alchemists, what, an 8? Or a 10? Because now they have double 10s. Either way, oh yeah, I see what you mean. Yep, 10s. And you called it. Nicky Lou, DS78 knew your game plan. You can't fool us, but you can still beat us. Very nice job. So that looks like it could be the win right here. So at least James was able to build a 6-length road. So that means Nicky Lou has to build 3 roads to overcome that. Your 3 cards for 1 card offer is tempting, but I know it will give you the win. So I will have to politely decline. Curious Whiskers, if you're still watching the stream, I'm deciding right now that this is the last game for you. Gonna get off and, go be a little active. I'm very active with my, weekday job. But, I also have to try to be a little active on the weekends, too. Margot says it won't give me the win. So you're trying to build the Metropolis, right? And you have available cities to do it. Because all you had to do was take Longish Road and build the Green Metropolis, right? Right, Marco? That's weird. I want to give you the win. Like, was it not allowing you to build the Metropolis or whatnot? And on special build, there goes a Constitution to James, and on special build he built a 7th road. Finally, there's a 4. DS78 says hope he doesn't have irrigation as well. Right, because that's 6 wheat for Nicky Lou off of an irrigation play. But yeah, Nicky Lou should have won on that turn, but I guess there's some sort of bug happening. Oh, okay. So they said they just didn't have the cards, but they must have been extremely good. So that's why you need the 1 wheat to get you even closer. Maybe that would have given you the win. But with no one accepting your trade, you were just barely not able to grab the victory. But it's only a matter of time. Arctic Tundra 5 says, what's your weekday job? My weekday job is I am a machinist at a machine shop. We make all kinds of things out of different metals. Very, very interesting stuff. I have a mountain of things to learn, but I'm enjoying all the aspects that goes into that job. Plus, we go out and we repair all kinds of equipment at all these big office buildings. So very, very interesting, mentally stimulating job, but also a lot of physical work. So it's like both mentally and physically taxing, but keeps you on your feet, literally. And I very much enjoy it. And if I ever have spare time, like a 15 minutes, half an hour here or there, when I'm at the machine shop, I can make things out of metal, just to try out. So I'm making this like small, almost like a very, very scaled down model of like a little engine, like a V8 engine. So I've been working on that here and there. I'm getting close to finishing it. I made the block out of aluminum. I made the pistons out of brass, and I'm going to press them into the holes that I made in the block. And I'm going to have a stainless steel portion in the center of the block. If any of that makes any sense, but just very interesting stuff to me. Okay. Okay, so Marcus says, you're all just hyping me up for nothing. Even with that wheat, I didn't have the win. Okay, so, oh boy, so things are taking a turn, and Nicky Lou, I apologize if any of my commentary hasn't influenced your possible defeats, because I thought for sure you were going to win. And now all of a sudden Matt has 2 Metropolises, and the Green Metropolis is still up for grabs. Wow, what a turn that this game has taken. Yeah, pretty much. And even on my turn, I can't do anything, so I'll just pass. I really want to get the science bonus, but I can't. DS78 says game is still up for grabs. Who would have thought? It it usually comes down to this, where one player has a clear lead for most of the game, and then all of a sudden, another player kind of sneaks up on them and ties them. And then also, James is right behind at 8 victory points with a bunch of knights activated. Okay, so James did have the blue Metropolis. No. Matt got the blue Metropolis first. So James built a level 4 blue city improvement. So if James gets 5 coin, they're going to steal the blue Metropolis from Matt and go up to 10 victory points. Okay, now we're having a really good game. Marco says gray is at 9 points to blue is at 8 and no one talks about them. You're right. But then, Marco, you just grabbed the green Metropolis and you're at 11 victory points. And we're just having a very good game. But yes, we should discuss all the players and what they have. It's a very good game. Let's just say that. A very good game with anytime a comeback is attempted and it gets close to happening, it's always a good time. DS78 giving me the best advice, saying offer pink 2 wheat for 2 wood, take aqueduct. Yeah, I should have, but I figured they wouldn't. But then again, you always got to make the attempt, right? Either way, I'm just enjoying watching someone else take the victory this game because I know it's going to happen. I know it's not going to be me. And Nicky Lou builds a city, goes to 12 victory points, uses Warlord to activate all their knights. But James is still ahead in knight strength and builds another road to extend the longest road. Okay, so I have a chance to build a victory point or two. Look at the 4s coming in super late. Look at that. If everyone rolls a 4 and then it gets my turn, I roll a 4, I'll just take the green Metropolis from Nicky Lou. And then she'll lose because Matt from Germany will find a way to take the win, or perhaps even James will from the UK. But I'm just hyping up, smoke and mirrors. It's not going to happen like that. Nicky Lou, you're going to win. Don't worry. Arctic Tundra, you're right. If you have a clear lead most of the game, everyone gangs up on you. That's why sometimes you have to try to stay just behind the leading player, but it is hard to do so if you have a lot of momentum early on. Okay, it's my turn as Settler 2, so say hello to Science Bonus. And then I don't have a port, but check this out. I can trade to the bank. So I'm going to do that. And then I will pass. Level 3, level 4, yep. 10? Yikes. The game is most certainly over with that 10. I will take one of these. And yeah, so we have to take Nicky Lou's green Metropolis to have any hope of winning, but I don't think it's going to happen. Inventor finally picks on a number besides the 9s. Steals a 10 away from Nicky Lou's brick. Alex builds a city on the lumber port, so Alex is now triple citied up. And is Alex close to any Metropolises? Not quite. But still has 11 cards and 2 progress cards in their hand. Deserter. And steals the knight away from Nicky Lou. Road building. Very nice. Is a settlement going on the 3-10-12. Either 3-10-12 spot is available. DS78 says a red is intrigue, can get the 14 next turn. With longest road, yep. Special building right now. trade bonus for Nicky Lou. Yeah, Marco says, really worried. Uh-oh. Are we special building a settlement? Is Nicky Lou special building a settlement on special build for the 13th victory point? As we wait with bated breath, then all they have to do is roll when it gets to their turn, and the game is over. Oh, it's over on special build. I thought it had to be your turn. But I guess you could win when it's on special build. And Trader Jones is saying hi all. Trader Jones, thanks for tuning in. You're at the very tail end of the second game of the stream. Nicky Lou, how does your victory feel after not winning for about a week or so? Very good game, everybody. Matt from Germany or James from UK had the potential to make a comeback. And then me and Alex were bringing up the rear, trying to do our thing. But again, very good game. I want to thank everybody for tuning in watching. I want to thank everybody tuning in for playing. Marco says, so what's another letter of your name? So you did not forget. So I did tell you my name starts with H. Now I'm going to give you a letter that is not the second letter. It is one of the other letters. So another letter is L. So do with that what you will. It could be the second letter of my name, but it's probably not. You know, wink, wink, nudge, nudge. Curious Whisker says, what's special building? So in 5 to 6 player mode of Catan, you can build things in between other players' turns before they pass the dice. And that's special building. And you can't trade with players, but you can still build stuff. And you can trade into the bank at a 4-for-1 rate. Or if you have any ports, you can use those ports. So yeah, good game, everybody. James says, good game. Is close to building a settlement on Wheatport and irrigation to take Green Metropolis. James, that would have been a crazy play, and that would have been cool to see that play out. But yeah, DS78, you're right. If Nicky Lou had intrigue, they could have intrigued James's Mighty Knight away from this 2-8-10 spot, or 3-8-10 spot, and then place a knight of their own to cut up James's Longest Road and take it for themselves. DS78 says that Brickport sealed it. You're right. There's no way I could have made it to the Brickport because I didn't build on brick. So that just goes to show you brick is still valuable in Cities and Knights. And Barbarians were 2 spaces away from invading, which would have given a victory point to James, which would have boosted him to 9, I believe. And then the settlement on the Wheatport would have been a 10, taking the Green Metropolis would have been 12. All sorts of crazy things. Alright, so Trader Jones says, great to meet you, Hercules. Yeah, yes, guys, you're absolutely right. My parents named me Hercules after, you know, the demigod. So, do with that what you will. We'll go with that. Or maybe we won't. We'll see. We'll find out in the future. Good game, everybody. And I will see you guys in the next stream, which will be announced when I post this video on YouTube. And goodbye for now, and we'll see you in the next one. Take care.